everybody. I've got a really bad throat. Today's video is not going to be as happy and as joyful as everyone would expect my videos. Well, I hope you expect my videos to be. This is not a big subject that I want to discuss, but I'm going to because it will help at least one person, and that will make me so happy. It will bring a smile to my face. The first thing we're going to talk about in this touchy subject is triggers. If you self-harm or are suffering from depression, I suggest you stay for the first half, and then when I say trigger or hold up a piece of paper saying trigger, please feel free to leave. If you guys aren't aware what trigger means, if you know what a trigger means and you have triggers, please just don't listen. Just skip ahead or mute it or something, because I really don't want this to happen. This video is to stop triggers and stop things like that happening. So I'm just going to explain now. So a trigger, this is the definition of a trigger for us. Like, trigger's a gun, like a thing on a gun or whatever. But in this means, a trigger means if I said a story about one of my friends or what happens to me, and that's why I've cut or been really depressed recently, and then that person watching this video has been through exactly the same thing, and they've cut and they've had a depression, they've cried, they've suffered from it, then they will remember what's happened, and they will go through exactly the same trauma as they did before, and may self-harm, suicidal thoughts, a lot of things could happen, and that's what a trigger is. So if I said something like what's happened, like if a relative's died and I feel really bad about it and they've died because of a certain reason, I would explain that to you guys, and then the person that's watching this and has gone through an awful lot and exactly the same thing or similar thing and has remembered what's happened, they will feel so upset and they will remember everything. They'll get flashbacks and everything. So I've got to be very careful with what I say, and so if you're watching this and you've got a YouTube channel and you like making YouTube videos, I suggest making one of these, and I suggest you be careful what you say and make sure that if you're talking about something touchy, please say trigger, because it is an awful big mistake that a lot of people forget to do. And I know I'm not making a lot of sense at the moment. It's just one of those subjects you really don't know what to say, and it's kind of hard because, like I said, I've got to be careful what I say, how I say it, and make sure I don't let too much personal information out, don't get emotional, don't trigger myself, as I've been through the same. I've got a really bad voice, as you can tell. But basically, I'm going to get on with the video now. I hope people that are watching this video haven't suffered depression or anything like that yet, or will never do. Some people live life never cutting themselves, never hurting, never having different thoughts, never getting into a really bad situation. But unfortunately for some, it does happen, and there is a time and a place where you just feel like you've got to do it to escape from the pain. Now, I'm just going to put trigger right there. This is going to be a massive, massive, massive trigger, if I can remember what I was going to say now. Yeah, here we go. Massive trigger. So please, please, please leave or mute or skip ahead, please, 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 if you know that yourself will trigger. Just turn the lighting down because it was giving me a headache. I hope this looks okay. So basically what this trigger is going to be, if you're interested to know, is I went through a horrible stage where I was very badly bullied because of what I look like. I'm not the prettiest of person, I don't wear makeup all the time, and I'm not exactly the skinniest of people either. I know I'm not fat, and I know I'm not ugly, but I know I'm not perfect. Perfect's just an understatement. It's not true. There's no such thing. So if people are calling you fat and you ugly, then you are not. Everyone is beautiful and everyone is perfect in their own way, no matter what. If someone's I'm not going to say fat, but if someone's large or curvy, that's perfect. I think the ones that get bullied or that have been through a tough time with people turn out to be the nicest people in the world, and just the people that are being horrible to them just don't understand. Like, this isn't being vain to myself, because I know I'm not the nicest people at times, but everyone's got that time of moment where they just break down and they just lash out at someone who's being horrible, and that's understandable, and that I don't judge anyone for their mistakes, because a lot of people make them. But I have a really good friend, and she's not skinny, but she's beautiful, she's so lovely. She has her moments and she's got her flaws, but everyone has a flaw, and you just got to deal with them, I guess, because you don't deal with them, you will never ever ever learn to live in life. Literally, my friend that I'm talking about right now, Amber, she's probably watching this video, and if case, I love you, stay strong, you're beautiful. And she's been through such a hard time. I would so tell you about it right now, but I really won't, because it's not my business to say. But I'm sure if she had a YouTube channel, she would explain it all to you, and you guys would totally understand what she's been through. She's been through a lot with house, like she lost her house, but she's fine. She's got a new house now. She's happy. She's with her mum, her dad. She's an only child, but she's got great friends in her new school now, and I miss her so much, and I just wish she would come back. But she's in a happy environment, and she's doing great, and she's smiling, so that's all that matters. And a lot of people nowadays are sitting in their room if they're depressed, listening to Papa Roach, Last Resort. Trigger, if you're still watching this, you're an idiot. Not in a bad way, guys. No, don't take that to heart. I'm just saying. But you know you shouldn't be watching this, so please don't. Either stop watching this or just skip to whenever. I don't care, but don't watch this bit, because this song explains a lot, and you've probably listened to it, and this is the reason why you're cutting, and you're in the same situation as I was. And I know I'm closer to the camera, but the lighting's not as good, so when I'm closer, you can see it better, and you can hear me a bit better. So, I've been through a really bad situation before, and Last Resort was literally my last resort. I had suicidal thoughts. I would never do it. I would never leave my little sister behind, my mum behind, my dad, my best friends, my friends. I wouldn't leave anyone behind. I couldn't do that. And plus, I couldn't do that to myself. I wouldn't let this whole life go. God put us here for a purpose. If you don't believe in God, then that's fine. It's just quick. God put us here for a reason, and if people die or commit suicide, it's always for a reason. I mean, suicide is never an option. Please never do it, guys. It's not a good option. But a lot of people have done it, and that means that some way that's a reason why they've gone. Now, most of the time the reason is people are just arrogant, stuck up their own arse, a lot of other words, but I'm not going to say it on the internet, and they're too busy looking after themselves to think about how everyone else feels around them. A lot of people like me get bullied and get upset and get annoyed, so they fight back, and then everyone says, oh, you're a bitch, you're so horrible, you're a bully. I'm not a bully. I am just clearly sticking up for myself. If I was a bully, I would have no friends, and a lot of people would hate me. I admit I have lost a lot of friends due to my difficult times where I'm just depressed and I'm just fed up with everyone and the world. But I'm okay with not having that many friends, because the ones that have stuck around you through everything, when you get to my age, about 13, maybe older, you realise, since I hit secondary school in year 7 when I was, I think, 11 or 12, then that is when depression took over me, and everyone was being horrible. I go to an all-girls school, so it's so horrible because everyone's so bitchy, and there's no boys to just make a joke about it. Everyone takes everything to heart. I never take things to heart, unless someone says it repeatedly and really gets to me. But if people don't say it repeatedly and they just say it on a one-time thing, then it's different. I just really hope no one goes through the same thing. And it does get easier as you get older. Trust me. You realise who's been there for you through everything. Every little argument, who's been there for you. Every little depression bit, who's been there to give you a hug and say it's alright, you're beautiful, you're perfect. Just a little bit of support, or writing you a para on Facebook, or sending you a really nice message to cheer you up. Who's been there for you? That's your true friends. Even if it's just one person's better than none, isn't it? be honest here, guys. Would you rather have one friend or a million fake friends that'll never be there for you when you're upset? They'll just say, oh, it's all good, when you know for your full well that's the biggest lie anyone has ever said, that it's okay. It's never okay. You've just got to be there to say, it will get easier, you'll get through this, you're not alone. They're the simple things you just have to say to someone when they're upset. You're not alone, it will get better, and you're beautiful, so stay strong. Just some encouraging words, like, not like, it's okay, we're all here for you, because whether you're here for us or not, it's not going to help that much. If you're not with us 24/7 to say that, then it's not okay. Whereas if you say you're not alone and I'm always here to support you if you need me, just I'm a phone call away or something, then that's brilliant. If I'm upset, I just give my best friend a ring and she'll just talk to me, and that does most of the time stop me from hurting myself big time. So I just really hope, I know that this video has not been making much sense and I haven't talked about depression that much, but I might make a part 2 video if I feel the need to. But so far, I think this video might just help someone, or if someone's watching this video, hi, and you've got a friend who's suffering the same thing as I went through and a lot of people are going through, then you know what to do, okay? Simple words. You're not alone. I'm a phone call away. I'm here for support. But just never ever say to someone, it's okay. Just say it'll get better and it's gonna get easier. We're all here for you and we're here for support and we're a phone call away. Never say it's okay, because it's never okay to someone, okay? That's the biggest lie. Everyone knows that. So I hope this video has helped you so much, and I'm sorry it was such a dull and boring and kind of like a lecture video, but yeah. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you've helped someone, or if I've helped at least one person. Comment support below. If someone wants to express their feelings, just give them support and help them, okay? Don't be horrible and be nasty, because that just makes yourself just disgusting, okay? I love you all. Stay beautiful. Stay strong. Bye.